I came up through my career in the product management world. That was sort of my journey into technology as well, sort of similar to yours in that when I get asked, like, how do you become a product manager? I always tell them everybody's story is entirely different. And none of them start off with, I wanted to be a product manager. It's like, your point, like you don't go to school and get a degree in it.
Right.
I always tell folks, if you like being responsible for everything, but in charge of nobody, this is the job for you, right? It's sort of this really challenging sort of dynamic,
Yeah.
but it's also, it isn't a role, in some ways, a sort of industry, if you will, or a career trajectory that has really changed a lot. From when I started, I mean, it was sort of very waterfall, very different. It's very different now. How do you think about the sort of evolution of the product leader role over the course of your career? I mean, it's a pretty interesting space just in terms of change.
That's right. It's very different from the evolution of dance approaches. My kids and I were watching that. Like, so it's absolutely, look, I've seen product go from an unneeded discipline to an undefined one, to a necessary evil in some places, to poorly leveraged and unaccountable in companies, to now you see companies that just define themselves as, we are a product company. I mean, it's spectacular to even see tech native companies like Google or Instacart invest in APM programs to train and equip product managers. You see colleges and universities scrambling to create curriculum and programs to teach the discipline. You will see banks, like I am working with like big banks, insurance companies, oil and gas companies. You see like executives pitching shareholders that we want to become a product company. And this discipline is growing. Was it like 40% year over year? It's now the number one career path to startup CEO or co-founder founder in Silicon Valley. Graduates desire it now. More than investment banks. There's almost a new book coming out every day on this thing, and so it is changing. It's scary how quickly it's changing. It comes with its own nuanced challenges, because what's clear about its evolution is that there's tremendous demand. Many companies have come to realize that the ways we've created value in the past will not meet the challenges of the future. They've come to realize that the pace of innovation is changing, and that there are significant opportunities to truly look at a discipline that cares really about the choices we make and how we do things, and maybe accelerated by the likes of Amazon or Google in the world, and unicorns popping up every day, and all of them not looking like companies that looked the way they did before. So I think in several ways, the evolution is accelerating. It is far from a very well-defined discipline. Like, we will love it. I don't think I've met any two companies with the same definition of what or expectation of what this discipline should be. I think we've tried very hard as an organization to be clear about what good looks like, at least. But that evolution is still an ongoing thing. I do sense that the day we figure it out, there'll be something better that we need to go after again. But I know that there's demand, that it's disruptive in many companies, and it's yet to live on for at least the next decades or two.